just want to talk.
Should we start
I think
our
so.
professional podcast?
As if
Let me get water, actually.
it's anywhere near professional. Anywhere, what? Does that even make sense? I don't know. I had something to drink earlier, but I don't think I got drunk.
No, we didn't get drunk
That's
yet,
what-
like super drunk.
I didn't even finish the cocktail, but I got wine
No,
after.
that's true. I did finish the cocktail.
Yeah.
So what time is it there? So you're 3 hours ahead, yeah?
3:19.
No, you are 3 hours ahead.
Oh, we're
For
ahead, you're
us-
behind. Okay, yep.
Yes, for us it's 3:19. Call me right now.
Yep, 6:19.
6:19 for you. Yeah. And so welcome back to the podcast. We already have a lot. Like I'm going to edit the video, but if you're watching, thank you for watching. Let's start our discussion today, I guess. Do you want to give an introduction?
Yeah, I want to give an introduction. I know it sounds weird, but we're sitting in the same place.
Yay!
We're doing the podcast from the
Yay.
same place. This might happen only once in a lifetime. You never know.
Don't say that.
I mean, it could.
It could, but I don't think it's true.
Yeah. Well, now we did it once. Why can't we do it again, right?
It is possible.
I'll be
it
there.
happened.
I
yeah.
will be there.
Yes, you have to. Yeah, next time you have to.
Next time we'll plan with more people. Maybe more people can come.
Yeah. People that are
I have
trustworthy.
grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have grown up money. I will fly wherever you need me to.
Yay!
Same.
Yay for grown up money.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what was I saying?
The today's
Yeah, it's
Topic.
wait, before today's topic, I just want to say that the reason this is the first surprise that
This
we
is-
talked about.
right. So the first surprise is that we're in the same place,
Like,
and the episode, the surprise episode is that we're recording
Yeah.
together. It's
we're gonna
be a
have some
video.
footage from our travels in here.
Yeah, Mariam's gonna.
Are you gonna
make a
put
vlog.
No, the vlog is different. Are you gonna put the trying snacks in this episode? Snacks?
Not in the
Are you
episode.
letting
It's
people-
going
Not
to
in the
be.
episode.
It's
so-
going to be a.
Guys, are you going to let people know where you are in the world?
Yeah,
You
no.
haven't said where you are.
yeah. We're in Malaysia.
Mhm.
And I know that's very random maybe to some of you, but that's what
That's
we
where
could,
that's where we found like a compromise to
Yeah.
go and meet.
and it's somewhere in there, so that's important because we wanted something
We
very
wanted
warm.
a place where we could relax and
And
just do nothing. Like
Sit on the beach,
yeah, like get away from life and just
run
enjoy
away from the
yourselves.
winter because we both have really sucky winters where we're
yeah,
from.
escape the winter for sure. So somewhere that would be nice weather, the beach. Those were the all inclusive, so we don't have to worry about going
Food.
anywhere.
Especially that we're
Getting
picky
to
about
places.
food, kind of.
Yeah, so we don't have to like worry about getting in a car and go somewhere like that. Everything's already here.
And cocktails.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But
Drinks.
you asked about the video that we recorded a video.
Yeah.
We got ourselves snacks from our like where we live and to try, and that's gonna be a separate video that I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
post on the channel, this channel,
Okay.
but separate video.
Yeah. I'm also filming a vlog about the whole trip, how before it started, while planning, I have some footage.
Mhm.
Surprise, I didn't tell you.
That's fine.
And I just didn't think it would happen.
You have pre footage from when you didn't know it was gonna happen.
No, I have footage from before flying, like a week started filming.
Okay, I see.
So I started like how
Because I
many days
asked, like,
left?
do you want me to do anything before? Like, do you want me to, like, do you need prep footage or anything? She said no, so I didn't have anything.
Yeah, I wanted to do the footage.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm
And-
going to edit it. I don't know how, but I'm going to. When? I have no idea, but I'm going to.
But that's the thing. The vlog is going to be in the second surprise for the podcast, which is
Substack. We have a Substack right now. It's only because
Wow.
I really want to write. I love writing, and I have been very far away from writing recently. My creative side is gone. I'm not sure if it's due to meds. I'm medicated, or it's because I'm busy all the time. I'm not sad, maybe because that's why. So I'm not writing like sad poetry. anymore.
But that's nice. Like I think you should maybe publish some of your poetry.
That's true.
On
Yeah.
Substack.
Yeah. But I mean, those poetry, yes, they mean a lot to me. But at the same time, I wrote most of them when I was very young. I mean, not
Right.
very young, but when I was in my early 20s,
Right.
and it's about like one person, and it's just like.
Right. But the idea is that like the podcast is something I'm really passionate about. I really like editing and just like I just really love listening to ourselves talking. That's like my thing. And then we were like, maybe we should do something that Miriam likes, which is writing. So we're gonna have two things now. We have the podcast and the Substack.
We already prepared it. We have published the podcast there. We're not gonna tell you the title right now until the end of the episode.
Okay.
So you can watch. All right.
So have you released Substack yet or not?
Well, it is up.
It is up, but we haven't announced it until this. So this episode, when it
no one
comes
knows
out,
about it.
Yeah,
it exists, but no one knows about it.
Yeah, when the episode comes out, it will be up.
Send the link, please, my loves.
Good. Should we say what the handle is though? It's the same as.
Yeah, but keep it till the end.
Okay.
With the handles.
Okay. Oh right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why Substack? You're asking. We only have like 5 listeners. 4 of them are Debbie.
No, we have like maybe 15 listeners.
Hello.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason is that, like we said, we'd love to do it. It's not for people, it's for us. Like she loves to talk. I love to talk too, but I also really want to write and just, share. I was like, I could just
if I
use
feel like
this.
writing, I can write as well. Like because
it's for both of us basically. I already have a couple of inputs I want to add there. I'm taking a break from teaching at university to next semester. I'm kind of tired. I need to like focus on my creativity, on what I like, other than just work and work and work. I know work means money. Money means better trips, better opportunities. I know, but at the same time, I'm exhausted. I work 24/7 a day, and I don't have.
It's something that will like nurture you, right?
Exactly. And at the same time, when I thought about it, like the money that the university gives basically goes away with it's very little money. Because not taxes. It's because I don't have a car, so it's just the Ubers that I take. It's just Uber payment. I count it. Sometimes it's more. And I have to. So
you're not making any money from it.
I'm not making at all at this time, and it's just extra work for no reason, and it's tiring.
You didn't have time for yourself, basically.
Exactly. The reason I did university.
So, Ma, what are you teaching at uni?
I'm teaching right now, so I take different subjects, but this semester.
You wanna like lean and relax? You're like just like
I can't.
I feel like
my back hurts. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like
I have scoliosis, so I know I'm uncomfortable, so I have to sit in a different way. I can't
lean; it's gonna hurt.
No, I can't. I have to do this. I have to keep on doing these things. My scoliosis is very bad, so it's gotten worse. I'm teaching research and study skills right now this semester. I teach anything in the English department, whatever they give me, really.
Yep.
But I've taught that subject before. That's why I don't do a lot of work preparing it but I still need to correct assignments, exams, these things.
Takes time.
Not only that, the time that I finish work late. So I finish at 3:30. In the previous school, I used to finish at 2:30. And I have to, and it's farther away from university than the previous school. So I have to take an Uber, and it takes an hour till I get there. And it's just, oh my God, it's too much.
So how many jobs have you got now?
It's just the school and the university, yeah. But and I stopped doing my research. I left it like that, and that kind of upset me. I guess that's why I want to go back to writing.
Yeah, maybe we'll give you time for the research too, right?
It will give, because the more I write, the better ideas I get. So I'm always I'm only creative when I'm writing and reading. When I'm doing work, when I'm working, I don't have time for creativity. I don't have time to write or read or do anything. So I'm always on my phone escaping, playing games. So I'm like, no, that's not who I want to be. I'm not that person. The reason that I took university back then is because I used to hate my job. I think you remember that. Truly used to hate the place, the people in there. I couldn't stand it. I wasn't learning anything, but now I'm very like, it's a school too, but it's a different atmosphere, people that are a lot like me. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of work, more work. Yes, students are harder to deal with, but I enjoy it.
Would
I'm
That's
better
awesome.
paid.
Would you believe we have all known each other nearly 5 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We met in
2020.
2020, end of 2020. Well, we guys met in 2019 actually.
Really?
You too.
Well, yeah,
I don't remember.
I knew you before Deb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
because you
think
were
so,
part of
but
that
I'm
other
not
group.
very. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
19.
No, I was never on any group No, I was never on any group.
Oh, were
So
you
you
only
met-
Among
so we all
Us? You
three
were part
met
of
at the
Among
same
Us.
time then.
Maybe
Yeah.
Twitter. We used to talk, but I was never on any group. No, it's the only one that I was in, the Tegan and Among Us, and
Okay.
it was
Okay, so we met.
But maybe I think we
maybe-
used to talk. Yeah.
Yeah, we connected beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's true.
happy not quite anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna track us. I'm gonna go back and see which one. When was the first time we talked? I'm gonna do that.
I wanted to say that though, that we wanted you to be part of this episode because you're the one who makes this possible.
Yeah.
Claire, like you're our sponsor. We love you so much. Like you're
Thank you
so
so
dear
much.
to us.
Yes. We have so much gratitude for you,
Yeah.
honestly. We always thank you, by the way,
Yeah.
in episodes.
Whenever we remember.
But we truly wanna show you that. I hope one day in person. You're the nicest human being ever. You're the best, honestly.
Oh,
Honestly.
I'm not, my love,
I'm
but
I'm
you're
not a
part of my
crier, but I might
family.
cry. I might cry.
You
right now.
you have all become part of my family. You know,
Yeah.
Debs and I have met in person twice now.
Yeah.
I stayed in her home.
I was telling Miriam that I want to go visit you at some point
Yeah.
in time. I want to
Yes,
plan that
please.
to come visit you.
An important part of my life, you know, not
Mhm.
just in 2020, but
Now it's very
forever.
important, and I really wanted this trip also to happen because I wanted Debbie to be like a public part of my life. Like now my parents know who Debbie is, my family, my students at school know who Debbie is.
Like it's like you can touch it.
Yeah, it's not just like an internet friend, but like, yeah, you're traveling with a friend that you met online. No, she's my best friend. So now like she's part of the family, like they know her. So next time if she ever comes to Jordan, she can stay at my room. So I don't have to like, you know,
like prove who I am
who
or-
she is, and like she's not a fraud, she's not a bad person, she's not, because you know families worry, and I'm from an Arab
I mean,
family.
we're from the internet, and now that we know the catfishing of Tegan and Sara, we know how
That's
crazy
honestly.
it can get. Like I could not be me, like I could be vegan.
as if
But yeah, like internet is really crazy, and this proves that like you're a real person, I'm a real person, and we have a real relationship, like a real friendship that goes beyond just being online and stuff.
And it's not
Completely.
conditional. I like that it's not a condition. Like I'm not gonna be your friend until you do this, or if you're not, like for example, I admit my Tegan and Sara craze has lessened a lot the past year. I have some like reasons for that, I suppose, but that did not affect my friendship with Debbie. In fact, it made it stronger.
Yeah, like we have this project together as well. That like, makes it even stronger. So yeah, I think it's really important
to just like
Awesome.
keep that. It's what got us together, and we're getting whatever we can out of it. Now,
Yay.
the topic of this episode is also important for both of us because it's something that I've struggled with in the past few years until I came in terms with this year. And it was the only year I've never cried. I didn't cry on my birthday when I turned 30.
You didn't?
I did not.
Oh my
No,
God.
and I was very happy that I was becoming 30. I was very excited, very happy. I did not care that, I live in a society that expects you by the age of 30 to have a husband and a child and be like this lady. And I'm not like that. I don't have that. And all my friends are married with children right now or pregnant. So it always made me feel left behind, crying. I always cried like I'm aging. Nobody wants me. I'm aging. I can't find anyone. But really, No, it's not something wrong with me. It's just that I haven't found the right person that I can be with. And it made me also realize that I wised up a lot, I matured a lot, and it's like things happen the right time, for the right reasons, with the right people. I'm not just gonna, waste my life trying to be, someone that I'm not. It took me a while. It took me a while to get to that, because I've been struggling, especially since I turned 25, and every year would be hell for me, crying fest. And
Oh,
therapy did, help it a lot, but also accepting who I am and myself, and trying to get out of the victim like mentality, because I used to put myself in the victim mentality, like I'm this and I'm that and I live in this. No, it's just, yeah, sometimes life sucks, but it's fine. Like,
Oh, and
I'm
you're here,
blessed.
and this is a gift,
Yeah,
It's a gift to get older.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Some people don't get to get older,
Mm-hmm.
right? Some people
And-
don't get to get older while they're healthy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and Ma, I'm 21 years older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So I know all about that. Tell me. Yeah.
yeah. So I thought of it like a topic. It's a nice topic, especially that Debbie's birthday is tomorrow too.
Yeah, so I'm getting older.
And I know aging.
Happy
It's the
birthday,
topic is
Deb.
aging. Is not like, maybe some people think it's not exciting, but to me it's a very important topic to discuss, because aging does not mean you're losing who you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's cliche maybe, but really it can be very beautiful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's really interesting. I was watching a episode of Golden Girls the other day. I never watched Golden Girls. It was just on the TV. And, one of the characters, it's like, I'm 52 and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm thinking, holy Jesus, I'm not that far away from that. And they look old, So
Yeah.
I think age is relative, and it's what you do.
It's
like
relative.
At 50, I flew halfway across the world to go and follow Tegan and Sara around Toronto for a week. I think it's how you make it, and
How you make it. Yeah.
I think that when you get
my-
older, you get more in control and you can do the stuff you love, It's
Yeah.
like it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing.
That's true.
it's choices.
Yeah.
I chose to fly to Toronto. I chose to spend the money.
That's true. And you gotta stop
I was not going to
feeling
skim.
bad.
I went with 3 lots of tickets. I ended up seeing 5 concerts. Like, I
Yeah.
wasn't going to go that far and not have those opportunities. It's like, I'm going to
That's
eat
true.
beaver tails. I am going to hang out with my friends. We are going to drive 4.5 hours one way to see
Yeah,
a concert.
yeah.
Mhm.
It was just the best time.
So nice, so good.
And
These are
guys, life is
experiences.
short.
Without
again.
these experiences,
Yeah.
why are we alive? What are we learning really? What are we doing? If it's just the routine is boring. So I live for these experiences. I'm
Mhm.
happy that they can come. And with age, they can
with
come.
age, they come with time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if I just like
and as someone who is 20 odd years older than you guys, life is too short. Your body
true.
does start to go through things, menopause, aches,
Yeah.
pains, bad backs, all of that. If you can afford to do it now, do it, live your life, have the most amazing time. Because when you
That's
get to
true.
retirement age, you're too bloody tired to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, do it now. Like, I know, things are expensive, but, Jay and I right now are the most, I'm not going to say wealthy, but we don't have a mortgage. We've been renovating a house. If you can get to a point where you're still working to do the things and max out your annual leave and have the experiences, because when you get to 65, 70, when you can finally retire,
What is
you might
not
not
gonna
be
be the
well
same.
enough.
That's
what
true.
are you looking back at your life? Like you should do the things you like for when you're 70. You look at the things that you did. And
Exactly.
you are proud of yourself.
I think I know the exact
you
moment
enjoyed your
that I
life.
decided I'm not going to live for what people want me to be, or what my parents, not my parents, my mom specifically wanted me to be. And I'm just going to change my entire life and turn it upside down. I remember it was before my 28th birthday. And I told myself, I'm not hitting 30 with this mindset,
Right.
wearing the clothes that I hate, looking like the person that I hate, trying to be someone I'm not, someone I would criticize. I don't like someone who I wouldn't want to be. I'm not going to do that. I don't care. I respect my friends and I love them. I respect their choices. I would like to be married one day and with children. I would like that. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's not going to happen. It's fine. But I'm not going to wait on it, trying to be someone I'm not, just to fit in with a culture. And that's
And Ma, that must be really
changed.
tough. It must be, and we were part of that. You know,
Yeah.
we when we first met, you used to wear
Turban.
headscarf,
Yeah.
turban and headscarves, and you were a lot more modest.
Yeah.
And you know, and please, anybody, live your life to your true self in the safest way you can. Obviously, you know, where you live, there's obviously things that you need to do to be safe.
There's nothing wrong with doing any of that as long as you're doing it for yourself and not other
exactly.
people.
I also used to wear that, but none of my family members except my mom wore it. And I hated myself in it. And I remember when I was younger, she would tell me like, you should take it off. And I always felt like I would be judged by people because you get judged. It's like, if you wear it, you get judged. If you take it off, you're judged, whatever. In that moment, I was like, no, that's it. I'm not reaching 30 with this. Like this, I'm different. I'm not like that. Mm-hmm. So I decided to change everything, and opportunities happen, things change. Mm-hmm. I guess it's a mindset thing. And I know it's a lot of people tell me like, maybe you need to like, one of them, Debbie, tells me this too, but like, it's not just her, it's a lot of people in my life, even like my friends, like, leave where you're in, you're just in survival mode right now because you're not really from Jordan, and you can't really go anywhere. It's like you're just living to survive. And yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna deny that, but at the same time, if I keep obsessing over the idea that I'm in the bad place, I'm never gonna get anywhere. Mm-hmm. So I just try to, you know, work my way out, or through life, so I wouldn't be stuck.
You do what you can with what you have.
Exactly. You know? Yeah, and but I'm not gonna obsess over it.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't happen when you obsess over it and you just cry about it and mope. Yeah.
Well, my life plan didn't work out. You know, we should have a 16-year-old right now. We should have 8-year-old twins right now. It didn't happen for us. So that has allowed me to do the trips to Canada, to go and chase Tegan and Sara around. To visit friends that I've met online in real life. It allows me to do things for friends who are struggling financially. I bought a friend groceries for Christmas so she could have a proper Christmas dinner. Another friend was really struggling.
Exactly.
So I was able to pay for some stuff that she really needed. Friends with me at the moment. She's not working. She's staying with me. I've paid for accommodation. Like, I can do it. It's not affecting my lifestyle, but if I can share that wealth or the abundance, well, I'll do it to support people in the same way of, the cost of a Zoom. I'm working, I can afford it. Well, it brings joy to the world. It brings joy to you. If I can do it.
Yeah. And we're so grateful. And as long as makes you happy, makes us happy. So it makes total sense that, that it's the thing.
I always think, and I always tell my students that I don't think like we're here just to like be those robots who just like go to work and then come back and then have lunch and or have dinner, and then like do our homework and sleep. There's something bigger in this life, and it's the like the small things that we do for each other.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm always happy when I make someone happy. It makes me happier. So I was like, maybe this is my job. Maybe it's my job is to teach you, to make you guys, feel better about yourselves, make you happy, blah, blah. And it really is. Maybe this is my role in the world. So it really is like that. I mean, for some people, I don't know about others.
And it's
we
really
talked about
awesome,
it a little bit in the last episode.
We talked about it, yeah.
But it's lovely to see you happy. And in the best way that you can. I know obviously there's
Yeah.
going to be down days, but
It's life.
it's really
life.
lovely
Yeah.
to see the happy days are more
Yeah.
than the not so happy days.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's life. Life has ups, has downs, doubts too. Sometimes we doubt ourselves and how we think and what's going on. Sometimes we feel like, but I'm not moving forward, but it's fine as long as we're trying, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of cliches, and I'm not sure if therapy had made me this way, but really, I noticed that this mindset is the right mindset for me. Maybe it doesn't work for everyone, but to have faith in myself and to trust myself and to accept who I am, mostly accept who I am, it changes really a lot of things.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. You know, and one day we will meet in real life, and
We will.
Yeah.
Did you have like a
Script?
Yeah.
Okay. Before that, I just want to also say that before we get into that, like we got into a lot of topics, like the overview and everything about the script. Is that the other reason, or the third reason that aging is a very like important topic right now, is because we always like to connect our episodes to Tegan and Sara, since that's how we started. Yes.
Yeah.
So I suppose when Tegan posted about the hiatus, that she's going to feel that.
I think it was just you. You touched the plastic.
Please God, I hope it's not the gecko.
We saw a gecko in the room.
2 geckos.
It was just you. You're like,
they're harmless. They
I
won't bite
told
you.
her. I told her, but she's scared that it's gonna get into her stuff.
It's just disgusting
It's a
for
lizard.
me. We don't.
It's
Oh
a
yes.
lizard. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway.
would you like to have experiences of the nature in Australia?
I'm okay with
Tasmania.
that.
Every snake in Tasmania where I live is poisonous.
Damn.
Every
Yeah.
single one. So, you know.
You learn to live with it.
My
Yeah,
friend
aware
used
of
to
it.
take
They're huge.
pictures of the alligators in front of her, or the snakes just walking by. I'm like, how? She's like, it's Australia. What do you think?
Yeah.
So
That's where the animals are.
yeah, nature.
You live in their space, you learn to work around them.
I live in a really small city, so
No
Yeah.
animals that will
no, just cats on the streets. A lot of cats.
poison you.
In Iraq, we had a lot of geckos. A lot of them. They were everywhere. So I
Is
think
it warmer in Iraq than Jordan?
it's warmer. Yeah, a lot warmer.
you
Is the
meant-
winter
okay.
less
Hmm?
severe? Winter is less severe in Iraq?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I think so. Yeah, I don't remember much, but I just know that it's very warm in there, and I used to get, heat strokes and these things. But yeah, I just remember the geckos, and I'm traumatized by them because one day my cousin stepped on one and killed it with his foot, and it was disgusting, and it was a very big gecko. And he used to threaten us. I'm like, I'm gonna step on you with my feet that stepped on the gecko.
Ew.
We were very
Ew.
young children, I know.
Yeah.
So I think that basically traumatized me. And I read a couple of stories about geckos getting into people's underwear and eating their insides. And then newspaper. Yeah.
It's not real. It's not real.
I hope so, because I read it in the newspaper and I was very young and I was just starting to read and couldn't sleep the night.
Like the chances for that to happen are like so small.
Like it
so
got into
small.
a woman's
No.
undies
It's not gonna. I told her
and
it's not
ate her
gonna happen.
insides and she
It's not
died.
gonna happen. Oh, there's a dog.
Huh? Where is it?
It's gone. It was like one.
There
of
are
the
monkeys
guards.
too.
I didn't see. She said.
I
the
saw
monkey,
2
I didn't-
monkeys.
yeah.
They're very small. Very
Wow.
small.
Yeah.
So Tegan and Sara aging, they're now 44.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not only like the idea of going on a hiatus, and it's just made me realize that, oh my God, it didn't like what's going on with the world. Like I remember when they used to say they were going on a hiatus, it would really affect me. Like, oh my God, who am I going to live? Because I was so obsessed, but now I'm like,
it's like doesn't affect.
it's like,
her as
yeah, I
much.
understand. Go you. You need to be.
Yeah.
I want to be on a hiatus too.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that's part of aging. Like I totally understand. I hate social media too, and I hate X, and I hate, like, literally. Debbie told me today that she's not on X anymore, which I
Well, I am
understand.
there, just don't post. Or
They don't
look at
post.
it.
For me, I only like post like once in a blue moon. I retweet a lot of stuff, but it's where I get the news. But
Well, the
I
only
understand.
reason I am on X is because of the group, and we,
Like-
you know, there's sporadic contact.
Yeah, we talk
If-
sometimes there, and that's why I'm there as well. Like sometimes whenever we talk there, like I
But
still
we
have the
stopped.
app,
I used to be like a, a stan. I hate this word now, but I used to be a stan.
we all of us were.
Yeah,
And, like that's where we connected actually.
I would
Twitter,
talk about Tegan and Sara 24/7,
Yeah,
and
Twitter
I
was
would
the place
just
where we all connected.
say everything,
Yeah.
express my thoughts and feelings. And this is, I guess, another reason why I want to go on Substack, because I want to express my thoughts and feelings, but in a mature way, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not in a. I'm a teenager.
And that's not connected to X.
Yeah. I
Like,
think
let's
also
not give
Elon
him-
Musk
not-
taken over.
Let's not give
X
him
has
any
made
more
it really-
power.
Yeah.
Let's not give him any more power.
Exactly, and he's already got the power. And I'm just telling, like, I feel like it's all a propaganda. I'm a person who believes in propaganda. The fires that are happening in California right
Oh,
now, it's like
Heartbreaking.
it's they wanna like get rid of the blue states. They wanna get rid of the, like, they want to turn it into the Handmaid's Tale, and it's already starting. And it's Project 2025, and it's already starting. I can tell.
Like we
Yeah.
always say that like the world is a dumpster fire, but it really is.
It really is. It's a dystopia there right now. And why? Why the blue
Mhm.
states? Why LA? Why California? Is it because it's open? How come they can't stop fire? Couldn't stop it,
And
it's
given
just
that-
spreading.
But given that it's winter over there, you know, that's how dry it
Okay,
is.
how
Climate change.
it's like why did it
Climate
start?
change is real, people.
How did it start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
Trump
it's so
is
dry
busy
over
about
there.
is busy about annexing Canada and Greenland, taking Greenland. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So what is the whole thing about them wanting Greenland in Canada?
He wants to have them part of the states. He wants to take Greenland from Denmark, and he wants Canada. He believes that Canada will be.
Can we not talk about politics, please?
Okay, sorry, but that's part of aging. We talk about politics.
I know, but it. This
It
podcast
gives you a
is
headache.
this
Yeah.
podcast is supposed to be lightheaded, not like
That's true.
I don't want to stress.
Aging gives you priorities.
Exactly.
That's
Aging
true.
gives you priorities. You know, my mum is now 75.
Yeah.
You know, today, because I live 2 states away from where she is and on an island, you know, we set up her old age care package, and I am now her executor, and I'm now able to access her health medical records.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
you know, that's that next step on for aging, that when you as children of older adults, you know, I went to see my dad in Sydney. We were going
Uh-huh.
through his end of life paperwork. You know, I've got
Yeah.
the phone numbers for funeral directors and his estate agent and this and that.
Yeah, you
And
should have that
that's-
lined up.
Yeah, but that's what happens when we do age, that
Mm-hmm.
we then become responsible for our parents'
true.
wishes.
Yeah. That's true.
And having those discussions with 2 separate parents in the same week is big. You know, I was cleaning out my mum's shed earlier,
Yeah.
and she was pulling out things that were our childhood. My brother's like, oh my God, I haven't seen that in 40 years. You know, that's really big stuff when you're downsizing your parents, because they're like, I don't want you to do it when I'm dead.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, you have to discuss sometimes these things that you want to throw away. Aging is a serious topic at the same time. Yeah, we want to have it lightheaded, like lighthearted. I mean,
Yeah, I went to visit. My cousin got married, and I went to Brazil for her wedding, and my grandma gave us all of her pictures. And then I was like,
Yeah.
you don't want your pictures anymore? And she was like, no, I want to give them, you know, away to people who will enjoy them,
Mm.
because I didn't understand at the time, but I guess
I would
I
love
guess
to
that's
have
what
my
it is.
grandma's pictures. She was
wants-
so beautiful. I'm
Mhm.
not in good terms with my grandma, to be honest. To her, I'm a failure. I'm 30, I'm not married, I don't have children. To her, like that, she's
Oh,
Turkish.
my love.
and Turks are kind of rigid, like they don't express emotions. And like, she comes from, like, I don't know, like the Ottoman Empire, like these type
Yeah.
of mentalities of like everything should be the way it is.
I get it. Well, my family Hungarian, so that
Yeah.
Ottoman Empire, taking over Hungary. Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. I have
Yeah.
a great
You understand.
aunt.
Exactly.
I have
yeah.
a great aunt in Hungary who, when I explained to her about me having a wife, not a husband, she was just in stitches, and she said to me, "How could you be? You're so pretty."
Well,
Well, I
and she
could
still
never
talks to it
imagine
about it.
explaining that to my parents, let alone my grandma. But to my grandma, it's just like, she looks at me like that. She's like, I feel so bad for you. You must cry. You probably cry every night. She's like, crying. You're the prettiest out of all the family children. What? And she cries. She starts crying. I'm like, what's going on?
Is she the one that lives in Jordan, or is she in Turkey?
No,
She's
she
Jordan.
lives in Jordan. She doesn't live in Turkey. And my other grandma lives in Iraq, but I haven't met her. I haven't seen her in a while. Not met her. I haven't seen her in a while, in a really long while. I'm not very close to my grandmothers, I suppose. I visit my grandma every once in a while, but because she wants a lot and because she judges a lot, and she's very racist. Very, very, very racist. I'm not even gonna like lie about that. So
Let's not go there.
yeah, exactly. And so it's just hard. Sometimes we just sit there and she says the most racist things ever, and we're like, okay, all right. And like, she's 85, so people are like, yeah, it's fine, like, like, let it pass, let it whatever. And she's so attached to my dad, but at the same time, I would love to have her pictures because she's so pretty, and she had like the nicest pictures ever. So she has pictures in Italy in a bikini, and it's just nice when she was younger. Yeah. So I love to have those. Just like my grandma was cool before she became weird.
Yeah, it's interesting in like different cultures, and just when people age, they project their ideas into.
I think she projects her
youngest
anxieties and
Yeah.
her fears. My grandma married at 30, by the way, not at 26, not at 20s. So at my age. And my grandfather was her father's basically friend. So it's like he's older than her. He's 20 years
Wow.
older. Yeah.
Than her.
Yeah.
So she was 30. He
Wow.
was 50.
He was 50. So when my dad is the youngest child, when he
I have a
came.
question. I don't know if it's dumb of me or uncultured or whatever, but like, what did he do in the first 50 years of his life? Did he have other?
No, he used to work in Italy.
But we
suspect, to be honest, we suspect he was in the mafia because he has really suspicious.
So he
pictures.
didn't have other wives before or children.
No, he's not religious.
So for 50 years, he worked.
He traveled.
Then he met her grandma.
Yeah, he probably had a girl or something. Yeah,
I see.
I don't know.
I think it's so interesting that like men.
But he was an alcoholic, and he died of alcohol poisoning. Yeah, he died. He fell on my dad's
oh no
arm. I was only 2 months old, and my dad married very young at 21. Because he loved my mom at university, blah blah.
But it's crazy to me, like this guy is 50, right?
Yeah.
And then Miriam is 30, and people are crying because she doesn't have a family. Like, but for men, that's fine. They can age. They can do.
I was gonna say exactly that. No judgment on men. They can do it whenever, but women.
Yeah.
You need to be barefoot and pregnant at 21.
Yeah, all of these like expectations and projections.
But my dad's, like, his family is different than my grandma. None of my dad's family, like the children are none of them are married. Like my cousin Miriam, she only got married a couple of years ago. She's 37 right now.
So from your dad's siblings is the only one that got married? Or like the only one?
Basically, yeah, dad's siblings. You mean
your dad's siblings? Because you're saying that from his side of the family, not everyone.
You mean,
or the cousins? You mean the cousins?
No, the second cousins.
Okay.
So we have many religions in the same family, because like the siblings, my grandfather and his brothers married different people in different places, and like one is French and he converted to Catholicism. One is atheist. He lives in the US.
So the expectations come from your mom's side of the family. first? When you-
It's not, they don't come from these sides, they just come from society in general, because we're in diaspora, so it's just like a very small group of people. So like once you see my cousins all got married and they have children, then like I'm the only one left, like what's going on, especially that none of my dad's aunts are married. All right, so it's like, oh, she's probably, because, well, I'm gonna be honest, one of them has a girlfriend or a wife, I think, and lives in London, no, in Kent, and they know that, they pretend they don't know that.
Yeah,
So
but
they're
it's
scared.
safe for them to be there. It's safe for them to be in the UK to do that.
Yeah, so I think the family is scared that I'm just like that. And the other, she had a lover once, like one time when they were young. Yeah, so it's like that, it scares them. And my grandma is just whiny. Like if I'm not gonna be, if it's not me, she's gonna whine about my brother. She's gonna whine about something else. Yeah, she whines about my brother actually sometimes. She's like, oh, he's 27, he doesn't have a good job. How is he gonna get married?
Does he have a girlfriend? Has he had girlfriends before?
Yeah. Yeah. I think he has one right now. I don't know. I barely see him.
Is he still living at home?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Where
He
does
travels
go,
a
though?
lot.
Oh, he travels a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next in the script?
We have the beauty of aging, if we want to talk about that.
We kind of did.
Yeah, it says that it enhances emotional well-being. We talked about that, I think. Wisdom.
And you do get to a point in age where you just go, I don't care anymore. I do it for me. I don't do it for other people. If I want to put makeup on, I will. If I don't want to put on makeup, I won't.
Yeah.
If I want to go and get my hair done, I will. If I want to go grey, that's my choice. But
That's true.
Society.
Yeah, the phrase "I'm too old for this" it's a thing, because like I'm too old to not do the things I want to do that make me happy.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm too old for jumping from high places right now.
Right.
My loves, I've got about 14% battery left. Are there other important things that we need to talk about?
No, we talked about. I think that's it. Actually.
We can talk about the challenge, like one of the last things, challenges of aging. Like, yes, we can be positive, but we have to also come in terms that there are some challenges, right? Some people are ageist. Do you know that some schools in Jordan, they don't hire teachers above 40?
Above
40.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The school that I used to study in, they don't hire teachers above 40. Is it like if you work there and you're above 40, like right now, like you hit 40 and above, it's fine. But like if you apply and you're above 40,
for a new role. Yeah.
Is it because of the styling of teaching? It's like,
yeah, it's like you're not up to date. You're not a clown with the students. You know, right now how it's like everything has to be very creative.
The world just sucks sometimes. Like, why is
Debbie, I'm just looking at your face. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like everything is so difficult. Like, why is everything have to be like? Why people who can't like? Why is it so difficult for people to find jobs? Like, why is it a thing that like if you're over 40, people don't want you anymore? You know? Like,
I don't know.
It's so hard.
Even though that means you have, I think it means you have more experience, so you expect a better salary or a higher salary. They don't want to pay that.
But that's the thing also, like, about
so
money.
They use
like
the idea that, they use the excuse that, well, they're not going to be up to date.
We should have an episode about money, because money is a thing that I don't understand. Why?
Oh, I never understand it.
Who came up with the idea that like you have to have, like, I don't get it. Like, the wealth in the world is enough for everybody. How come is it not distributed evenly?
That's capitalism.
Right.
That's a whole conversation.
I know.
Let's not get into that, please.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we should have an episode about it, because I don't understand how, like, who showed up and said things are like this now, and a lot of people are just going to be miserable forever because they don't have money, like, or
the USA.
But for me now, traveling as a woman who is in menopause, I need to plan, make sure that I know, if I stop, okay, go to the bathroom, make sure that I know where the next stop is. I used to drive between Melbourne and Sydney and basically stop once, and that was it. Now I have to plan in sleep break. I have a nana nap because
Yeah.
I just don't bounce like I used to. And
Yeah.
I have to concede that I need a nap. If I don't nap, I'm going to crash the car. I don't want to do that. So, you know, and your bladder doesn't work as well.
So
Yeah.
that's physical health
You can
changes,
also be
mental health.
adapting and planning to your, you know, aging body. There's just stages of
I feel like also we isolate older people as well. So this is why I feel bad for my grandmother. Like, I'm not in good terms with, but I also feel bad because she's isolated. Usually,
Yep.
she's the only older person in the family. Her sisters are all
does she
dead.
live alone?
Yeah, she lives alone, and she, like, we only visit during the weekends. My dad visits every day, like in the morning, but still, like, we're always on our phones. There's nobody. She used to go out a lot with my dad's aunt before she died, and she used to go everywhere and have fun, and she doesn't hear well. Like, she wears in ears, and it's like since she was young. So it's like whenever they want to say something, they would lower their voice, and she tries to, like, hear it, and she can't. So I feel like, yeah, I excuse some of the shit that she says, because, like, yeah, she's isolated. She doesn't see people. She's like on her own, and she's alone all the time.
Oh. No.
Not a monkey.
There's an animal that makes noises,
Yeah.
but we can't tell if it's a bird or a monkey, and we haven't caught it yet. But it's so loud.
And keeps making noises while we're asleep.
Yeah, I see kids are going by on their bikes to the pool, and it's still warm here, so kids are out and about still.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4:13 here too.
Okay, I think. we're good.
So there are some fun and surprising facts about aging. We can, like, put this, like, you know,
Do you want to list facts and
centenarian statistics.
fun and surprising facts about aging?
Number of centenarians is on the rise, reflecting increased longevity. What does centenarian mean?
Centenarian statistics.
Oh, those who
Centenarian,
century.
so-
Oh,
Yeah, century. So someone who reaches 100 years old.
Oh,
And
so
because
the number.
of our you know, the fact that we have clean water, we have sewage, we have
People
true.
get
People get
older. Like,
but we have more
now.
wars and, like,
well, my
But we
dad, who
always
is now
had war.
90,
We always had wars.
that's true.
we
That
did,
didn't
and
really
it just
change.
depends in the world. But you know, my dad is 90. He lived through World War II, came out to Australia when he was 15. He wanted to get to 80 because that was the eldest any male in his family had ever survived because of
Wow.
World War I, World War II, famine, depressions,
That's true.
not enough food, not enough hygiene, modern medicine. He's now 90 and he's still living at home independently.
Yeah, my grandma's 85. I hope she's there until, like, you know.
My grandma is 95 and she's still lucid. She kind of like tells the same stories and like, but she recognizes everyone still. Like she's
awesome.
For her age, she's pretty like lucid and
That's great.
like healthy as she can be. Just very frail.
It
but
says that brain continues to grow and adapt even in older age. That's a fun fact.
That's nice.
So, many older adults lead active lives with some walking miles daily and engaging in regular exercise routines. Jane Fonda, I love her.
Oh yeah.
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. I mean, look at this. She's not my role model. If I want to like I want to be this diva when I grow up. So yeah.
But she also has money that allows her to have
true.
Yeah.
That's
a
true.
good
Money-
lifestyle and
I
good
told-
food. And
I told Miriam, what did I tell
You're
you?
not
that-
ugly, you're just poor. So it's a saying that they have in Brazil, which is what we also have in the Arab world, but it's a different.
you're not
like in
ugly, you're
Arabic.
just poor.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give you an example. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo before and after he got the money.
In Brazil, we
Who's
have
sorry?
that because
Cristiano Ronaldo, that's a football
player.
A
soccer.
footballer. Yeah.
apparently he used to be really ugly and now he's not
He's-
because he has money, so he can like
Yeah.
work on himself. And in Brazil,
Well,
that's a saying because there was a couple, or actually like a duo. They were singers, and they married women like when they were really young, and then after they aged, you can like you see the pictures of their wedding, and like they're of them now, like they're really ugly. Like the I can
Well,
show you
if
the
you think,
picture.
if you think about Mr. X, you know, he has had
Yes,
hair implants and a nose
He's
job
still
and
ugly.
everything, but
teeth
yeah,
He's
and
still, he
problem-
looks like a fucking alien.
no, some people they're so ugly and on the inside that it doesn't matter how much money you have.
yeah. I believe also that you know your insides reflect your outsides, the energy
Yes,
that you radiate.
Definitely.
Like we see people based on if we see them very pretty because we like them, and we see them ugly because we hate them.
Right.
So it's very subjective.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's a joke in here, like, you know.
I know, yeah. I know. But it is true, really. Yeah. About Jane Fonda, that you know, but she's been working out and doing these workout videos since ever. So I assume that if you
Yeah.
take care of your body too, that's it's gonna help you when you're older, which is something I really want to do, but I love food too much. I can't.
You love what too much?
Food.
I
You can
first
still eat,
have
work out.
I first have to fix my back because it's getting really terrible with age. So that's one thing. I have scoliosis, and I discovered that
Some
very
things you
recently.
definitely have to prioritize when you
Yeah,
age.
and whenever
Can
you
it-
age, it gets more.
Can
to
you
the
have
side.
surgery for it?
Yeah, I should have surgery for it. Yeah, because you're not allowed to do a lot of things with scoliosis. So I gotta fix it. But the recovery period is a bit hard, and I need some time
Yeah.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Especially if
long.
you're working. Yeah.
And in teaching. So
Yeah,
that's
so I think now, I mean, I like looking into the future, but now that you can focus on more personal stuff, when you get off, when you go on vacation, because since you teach, whenever the students are on vacation, you're also on vacation, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
now that you don't have the university work anymore, you can maybe you have
In
time to
summer.
do things like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, in
yeah,
summer.
yeah,
You
that's
have time
true.
to
Yeah.
recover and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to go to the doctor after. I mean, I did go to the doctor, obviously. This
Yeah,
is
you
how
had
you.
your X-rays and stuff. You posted about.
The
Your
MRI and
curves.
the X-ray.
My curves.
My curves. It's like that. My spine is like that.
It's literally a mess.
Yeah. It's.
That's not good, mate.
I
You know,
know.
and getting
You posted it
older.
on Twitter. Was it Twitter that you posted it on?
I think so. No, it was Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat.
I didn't.
Story.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. But you don't bounce as well when you're older. And if you're going to get surgery, I'd get it sooner than later because
That's true. Because I'm already very late. It's apparently I had it since ever I was a very like young child. It's a birth defect, and my parents never noticed. And because I started swimming this summer,
You realize.
and I did yoga too. Everyone realized at the gym, and then I couldn't walk for days. The pain was just atrocious, and
So when
I
was
had
it
to
picked
go.
up? When was it noticed?
Noticed like last summer. I
Really?
always get
Only
back.
last summer?
I always get
So you didn't
back
know you had
cramps.
scoliosis until last
No,
summer?
I didn't know.
Oh.
I always know I had back pain, like really terrible back pain and cramps, and I would put stickers. I just thought that I'm a clumsy person and I injure myself a lot, and I just have like a bad back, like because I don't work out. Until it was really terrible, I couldn't walk for days, and it wasn't going away, and I would just like have to do like stand up until the cramp comes and goes. It's like cramping and going. I have no idea why. And I went to the doctor, and he referred me to a spine specialist. And he was like, that's scoliosis, and that's really bad, and that has gotten worse. And if you don't stop, you're gonna be on a wheelchair. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah.
So definitely looking into that.
Wow.
So I just like ran away. And
Oh,
that's
my
what,
Lord.
and Debbie always makes fun of how I sit. I'm like, I'm always like that.
Yeah.
It's because I'm always like that because I can't. It
You're like,
hurts.
fix your posture, and then she's like, I can't. And
I
I'm like,
can't. It hurts. And even when I sit, I have to do this and that. And sometimes I even sleep on my tummy so that I can actually
Be
breathe
horizontal.
better. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. Because it affects
Oh,
your
my loves.
breathing.
Yeah.
So
Big
I think
time.
it has gotten worse this year because of the gym, because I did lift weights. I'm not supposed to lift weights. That's when it
But you
started
didn't know
acting up.
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't
I mean,
know
you
that.
weren't to know.
Exactly.
Now you know.
Now I know. So I stopped lifting weights, and well, we'll see.
Well, just be kind to yourself.
Yeah, I guess that's the last advice we can all give to ourselves. Be kind to
Definitely.
yourself and don't think too much about your age, because it's just a really dumb number. that
Everyone
people give.
ages. Everyone. You know,
Yeah.
everyone goes through
And
all
it's a
of the
privilege.
healthy.
It's a
It's
privilege.
really a
Totally.
privilege that a lot of people in the world right now are not having,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Fucking monkey.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You did? We can't find
Yeah.
it. We don't know what it is.
You sure
Anyway,
it's not the gecko?
It's not the gecko. Does gecko make that
Okay.
noise?
They can make noises like that. Yep.
oh,
It might be the gecko.
it
Then.
might be the gecko.
Okay.
So the one that we hear while we're sleeping is very, very
It might be-
loud.
it
It's
might be the
probably the
gecko.
gecko.
Okay. Good to know. I'll try to find it.
I think there's a family of geckos in here hiding somewhere.
But like I told you, they ate all of the bugs because the bugs are gone.
yeah, that's true.
Yep.
They were like-
They're really good at getting the mosquitoes and
Yep.
yeah, the bug. Yep.
Yeah, I saw it eating it.
So maybe
They
there's a
really got
family of geckos, I suppose. Now that one that we just heard from the outside, obviously, but the ones that we hear that seem like from the inside, I think, yeah, that's the gecko. He was eating the fruit,
Yeah.
the dragon fruit, and he picked. How did he pick it up?
moved it.
How did he move it? How did he move it? How can a
He
gecko
tried. I
move
think he tried eating it. Didn't like it.
it? But how did it move till there?
How would I know?
It's like he's. How can a gecko move unless there's a creature in there? Oh God. I don't want to think
hilarious.
about it.
You're
Anyway,
hilarious.
we want to wrap this up. I know this is a short episode, but it's like it's a special episode.
It's not gonna be short because it's just short recording.
Yeah.
The episode probably won't be short. I don't
Why?
know. We'll see.
Well,
Or are
we
they
have
gonna
been on
add-
for nearly an hour and a half.
But usually we
Yeah.
record for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Usually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this was really nice. Thank you for coming, Claire.
Yes.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank
It's
you
so
for
exciting
everything.
to see you both together.
Yes.
Thank
All right, my
you.
darlings, my battery's about to die. Have an
Okay.
amazing trip, and I will keep supporting this because it's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you.
All right. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. We wanna wrap this up, or you wanna say something?
Not exactly. I was gonna just mention all of our
Socials.
yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
Well, pretty much just wanna talk TNS pod everywhere. I don't know. I don't think people look for us or whatever. Like whoever listens,
Our Substack is
it's wanna talk TNS pod
bot. Yeah,
.substack.com.
that's true.
But the title is we just want to write because now it's a Substack and
Yeah.
it's in writing form. We do have all of the episodes on there. We'll see how that goes. Please subscribe, leave comments if you get to read our posts there. Send us messages. I always love reading our messages. We don't get that many. We have like maybe 2 people that messages us sometimes. I really like it. It's really reaffirming, but it's not required.
Yeah.
But please follow, like, rate, all of the stuff. We hope you enjoyed. We're really happy that we're together finally in the same space. So
Yeah.
this is us together.
I mean, after 2 years of the Substack and
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 years of friendship.
We finally did it.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it. We hope you like it.
Bye.
Bye.
I swear this is not Photoshop. This is not AI. We're
No, it's
actually
real.
okay. My hat. Bye.